2:50 in the morning, time to get to work. That's when the day starts for a morning meteorologist here. So obviously I would be sleeping at home. Now we're in the studio for timing purposes. But first thing I do when I get in here is I make the forecast. I have to look at the atmosphere. I have to study what the atmosphere is doing. I look at a bunch of different weather models here on this computer for a bunch of different points of time. You see, this is just one of the things that I look at. This happens to be the middle of the atmosphere, and I'm looking for energy here to find out where rain may or may not be. I'll look at that for a bunch of different weather models, and at the end of it, I'll try to make my own forecast to figure out and predict what the weather is going to be doing. So once I do that, I've put that information down on this forecast sheet, and it has all of my numbers, the forecast high, low, rain chances, things like that. And when I'm done with it, this is all before the 5 o'clock newscast starts, so I'm in here 3:30 in the morning. We'll take this thing, come over here to the weather center. This is behind the studio here, so we're taking you behind the scenes. That's the main studio. This is behind the studio, so it's kind of my walkway. And this is the weather center. So this is where all of our weather computers are located. I'll take the forecast information that I studied and looked at and created, and I'll start inputting the data that I wrote down into this computer. And what I'll start doing is making weather graphics. So today, for example, we had a cold front work through the area. So what I had to do is draw this front in here and make it move with time. And that's all stuff that I did. And we were calling for a sunny delight here in Texas, which I like to say when weather's gonna be really nice. So I make this graphic, it's all custom to our newscast. This is how it looks. There's all these little keyframes in here, and those are basically points that I use to manipulate the camera angle, the movement of cold fronts, etc. So I'll spend a lot of time making graphics over here in the weather center, and this is all prior to the start of the newscast, 5 a.m. Once I'm done with that, you got to get ready. So you put the tie on, right? The tie goes on, tighten it up. You got to get your makeup. Yep, I'm a guy. I got to wear the makeup, so I'll, get my little makeup brush out, dab it in here and it takes like 2 or 3 minutes to do the makeup, not a big deal. By this point, it's getting close to 5 o'clock in the morning, so we start to get ready, come out here in the studio, put the jacket on here. This one happens to be a plum color jacket, and I think it's a plum awesome one. But this is the weather desk. Come over here. We'll start the newscast off, say, hey, good morning, everyone. I'm Alan Holt. I got a cold front coming in today, and the front's gonna be through the area. So we'll then start to walk over there to the weather wall. You need your clicker though. This is very important, the weather clicker. This is how you make all the graphics move. So during the newscast between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. we talk about a ton of weather. And for example, this is the graphic I was just showing you, and you can see how it looks on the monitor here. This is what it looks like on TV. That's the weather graphic we just created. Now on the weather wall, you see how it looks. So here's the wall, me, and that's how it looks to you on TV. And with the clicker, I can make it move. There's that sunny delight we were talking about. And then we're gonna have some rain chances here heading into the next few days. So we'll do this for 2 hours between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. Then after that, we'll go out, go to various events, go to school talks, take a nap, of course. And by that time to go to bed, do it all again the next day.